Beginning with the feet together or slightly apart and the hands at heart center. Inhaling, raising the hands towards the ceiling, and exhaling to fold, bringing your hands down towards the ground. Inhaling, coming for a halfway lift, looking forwards with a nice flat back, resting your hands either on your shins or maybe bringing the fingertips down towards the ground, and step back into a plank. Slowly lowering down the knees, untucking the feet, bringing your chin and your chest down towards the ground, and inhaling, coming into Cobra, keeping the elbows close to the body. Exhale, slowly pushing back into a downward facing dog. Pushing the hips back to keep a nice flat back. Distributing the weight evenly throughout the hands. And maybe pedaling out the legs, bending one knee and then the other. Waking up the backs of the legs. Inhaling to look forward, slowly walk the feet towards the hands. Coming into a halfway lift with a nice flat back, gazes forward. Exhaling to fold. Bending the knees, slowly rising all the way up, hands towards the ceiling as you inhale and exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hands towards the ceiling, and exhale to fold. Inhale for halfway lift, and exhale, slowly stepping back into plank. Lowering down the knees, untucking the toes, bringing the chin and the chest down towards the mat. Inhale, Cobra, pushing through the hands, lifting the chest, and exhale, coming back into downward facing dog. Drawing your heels down towards the ground, keeping a nice flat back. Inhale to look forwards, slowly step the feet in between the hands, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees, inhale, raising the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hands to the ceiling, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank. Lowering down the knees, untucking the toes, the chin, the chest towards the ground. Inhale for Cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Pressing through the hands. Inhale, looking forwards, stepping the feet in between the hands, coming into our halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, rising all the way up. Hands to the ceiling, and exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, raising the hands to the ceiling. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back into plank pose. This time taking chaturanga. Slowly lowering the body almost completely to the ground, and then inhale, coming onto the tops of the feet, pressing through the hands, lifting the legs away from the ground. Inhaling, exhale, coming into our downward facing dog. Inhaling to look forward, step or hop the feet between the hands, coming into a halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale to raise the hands and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Again, lowering down the body, inhaling, coming through upward dog. Exhaling for downward facing dog. Inhale to look forward, step or hop the feet between the hands. Coming into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending the knees, rising all the way up, hands to the ceiling, and exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands to the ceiling, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back to plank. Lowering down for chaturanga. As you exhale and inhale, pushing through the hands, lifting through upward facing dog. Exhale, coming into a downward facing dog. Inhaling to look forward, step or hop the feet between the hands, coming into a halfway lift. And exhaling to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale to raise the hands and exhale to fold. Exhale, stepping back into plank, lowering down, pushing through the hands, upward facing dog, exhaling for downward facing dog. Bending the knees, looking forwards, inhale, maybe jump the feet between the hands, coming into a halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Inhale, bend the knees, hands towards the ceiling, and exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hands towards the ceiling, exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, stepping back to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, looking forwards, bending the knees, jump the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees, inhale, hands towards the ceiling, exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, raising the hands, exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe jumping the feet back into plank, lowering down, exhale, chaturanga, inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards, jump the feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, raising the hands towards the ceiling, and exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hands to the ceiling, exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, looking forwards. Jump the feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center.